Y'all made, I'm talking about y'all favorite rapper. Y'all favorite rapper ain't shit, and I'm getting tired of it. Y'all made.
Okay, so Victoria Woods just crashed her car and she is physically fine. But that is just the latest thing to happen that has been going on for months. And if I just tell you about the crash, without telling you everything that came before it, none of it makes sense. So we are going all the way back to the beginning. Every confirmed thing that happened. GloRilla's full name is Gloria Hallelujah Woods. She is from Memphis, Tennessee. Her mother has 10 children total. GloRilla is the 8th child. The oldest 3 siblings have a different father. The remaining 7, including GloRilla, share the same father, Edwin C. Woods Sr. Victoria Woods is one of those siblings. She goes by the name Scarface. She is also claimed to be GloRilla's twin, though GloRilla has never publicly confirmed that. What is confirmed is that they grew up in the same house, with the same parents, going through the same financial struggles that GloRilla has spoken about in multiple interviews over the years. Victoria's position, stated publicly and on camera, is that none of this is enough and that the family is still struggling. Those are the two sides. And in February of this year, Victoria decided to stop saying it privately and start saying it where everybody could see it. Victoria gets on Facebook and writes a long post calling out her sister directly. She writes, "I'll really go live and expose y'all favorite rapper. Same mom, same dad, 10 siblings. Y'all think she this upright ass person when she really not ain't FWO. Since she got on and I'm constantly getting acknowledgement for being her sister, and she ain't FW at all. Gloria Woods, call my bluff. It's been 4 years. Why the media haven't seen your siblings? And don't say, 'cause you protecting us, 'cause we still in Memphis. It's 'cause you talk about our struggles and you don't. FWO. Now let's clock it." She follows that post with more. She writes about their father borrowing $100 from their mother. She says their mother needs close to $2,000 to cover her rent. She mentions an autistic brother who she says is not being helped. She brings up the Jaguar GloRilla gave their father and says it did not even have gas in it, and that their father had to pay out of pocket to fill it up. She also goes on camera with TMZ. In that interview, she says the beef can be resolved if GloRilla gives each family member $2,500. That is the number she puts out publicly. $2,500 per person. GloRilla does not call a press conference.
Yeah, she got an obligation to share the wealth. We stay here, we struggle together. Took baths and bottles of water, rest roaches.
She does not write a statement. She goes into her phone, pulls up a text message from their mother, saved in her contacts as Ma Nem, streeps it, and posts it on her Instagram stories. The message from their mother reads, "Thank you so very, very much. Really didn't want to ask because you already do so much for us. I really do love and appreciate you so very much. God bless you for your honor, respect, kindness, and love shown to me." Underneath that screenshot, GloRilla posts a link to Indeed.com, the job search website, no caption. Their father goes on camera. He says, "That Woods family ain't none of y'all goddamn business. Victoria needs her motherfucking ass whopped. Whatever happens in the Woods family, good or bad, ain't none of y'all concern. I'm not appreciating what Victoria is doing to my family name." Their brother also speaks up. He says, "Gloria dropping bank on them folks. Gave her $500,000. Bought her a Benz. The fastest KK is you talking about." Victoria hears what the brother said and responds on social media. She says when things were bad between him and GloRilla, he was on her phone asking her for help. She says she is not going to give him anything now and that he has no right to take Glo's side after that history. Around this same time, Tory Lanez, who is currently imprisoned following his conviction for shooting Megan Thee Stallion, sends Victoria money. Victoria posts screenshots showing she received $2,500 from him, the exact amount she had publicly asked for. GloRilla goes live on Instagram. This is where things go to a completely different level. She addresses Victoria directly. She says, "You don't have to say everything you did to me as a kid."
She the only one that was in and out of foster care every other month because she couldn't get us to say that you was a bruiser.
"I was a minor, so half of it ain't public record. I ain't gonna talk about how you got me sent to jail for a whole week. We ain't gonna talk about that. How you tried to shoot me? You done set me up. You got me sent to jail. We ain't gonna talk about none of that, all right? I ain't gonna talk about half the stuff you did. Just leave it alone. Those words, tried to shoot me, are not just a claim with nothing behind them. Court records exist. When GloRilla was 15 years old and Victoria was 19, the two of them were in a hotel room together. GloRilla called their mother from that room and told her that Victoria was making threats to harm her with a gun. Victoria allegedly told GloRilla to shut up before she shot her. When police arrived, Victoria admitted to having a gun. She said it was not in the room but was hidden outside. She was arrested and charged with domestic assault. GloRilla was 15 years old when that happened.
Some money, bitch, and keep my name out your mouth, keep my mama name out your mouth, keep my dad, keep my whole family name out your mouth.
She built her entire career after that and never said a word about it publicly until this live stream. During the same live, she also calls their parents on the phone and brings them into the conversation. Her father repeats his support for GloRilla. Their mother gets on and says something that changes the story. She says she was not working at FedEx because she had to. She says she chose to work a couple of hours a day just to have something to do. But she says she had to resign because Victoria posted where she worked online, which led to people figuring out her exact location and creating a safety situation that made it impossible for her to stay.
4 motherfucking years, bro. It's been 4 years. Then I'm seeing motherfuckers like, no, bro, damn.
GloRilla also says during this live that Victoria was frequently in and out of foster care growing up, that Victoria called the police on their mother over discipline, and that those actions created a rift between Victoria and the rest of the siblings long before any of this money conversation started. Victoria appears on a web series called 20 Women Versus. Someone asks her what would happen if GloRilla wanted to meet face-to-face to talk things out. Victoria says, "I'd be scared as hell. I'll be scared as I'm going to need every police in the United States with me."
I'm pretty sure the post office appreciate all your hard work. You know I appreciate your hard work. You spoiled me as a little girl.
I'll be scared as a mother asterisk seer. She says it with a laugh. She means it. Lotto releases a single called Joe MF. GloRilla is featured on it. Her verse includes the following lines. "Get out my face. Ho, beggin' for change. Ho. Get you a hustle and get that pessy out your face. Ho. You could have been anything. It's a million ways to get paid. Ho. But you ain't ST but a freaky stud that's laced. Ho." The song also includes an interlude with the lines, "I heard she don't take care of her family. I would never. She need her own style. She always trying to copy the next B asterisk chi." Victoria's response on social media pushes back on the song. She continues posting. GloRilla continues putting out music. Earlier in the situation, GloRilla posted the warm, grateful texts from their mother. Victoria posts a video showing what she says are a separate set of texts, also from their mother, that tell a different story. In these alleged messages, the mother expresses frustration. One message reportedly says, "Your actions towards me and the family are so very disrespectful." Another message references being invited to an awards show and feeling abandoned afterward.
Damn, Mom, you gonna go on there and lie like that? Look at the date. God is good.
Another mentions being told she would be retired and then still having to ask for money. GloRilla does not publicly respond to this video. Photos circulate showing Victoria sitting inside a red Genesis G70 sedan. The driver's side of the car has serious damage. Both doors on that side have dents ranging from minor to major, along with deep paint scratches. The rear fender is also damaged. No other damaged vehicle is clearly visible in the photos. No police report has been made public. It is not confirmed whether this was a single car crash or involved another vehicle. Victoria appears uninjured in the photos. She is sitting cross-legged in the driver's seat. She has not issued a public statement about the crash. GloRilla has not commented on it either. Here is what is on record, stated publicly, and verifiable about GloRilla's side of this. She bought both parents a house. She gifted her father a Jaguar at his retirement party. Her brother states she gave Victoria $500,000 and a Mercedes-Benz. Her mother's own text messages, which GloRilla posted, show the mother expressing deep gratitude for financial support. On the live, both parents confirmed their bills are paid, they can shop when they want, and GloRilla is not lying about taking care of them. Court records back up GloRilla's claim that Victoria once threatened her with a gun when she was 15. GloRilla says Victoria also got her sent to jail for a week and set her up. Those specific claims do not have public court records attached to them, but GloRilla stated them on record. Here is what Victoria has stated publicly and on camera. Their mother was still going to FedEx every day before she quit. Their father borrowed $100 from their mother. Their mother needed close to $2,000 to cover rent. The Jaguar GloRilla gifted their father had no gas. Their autistic brother is not being helped. She says $2,500 per family member would resolve the situation. She says GloRilla blocked their mother at some point. She says the help that came was inconsistent and not enough to actually stabilize anyone long-term. Both sets of claims are out there. Both came from people who were there. The full truth of what happened inside that family, how much was given, what was asked for, what was withheld, none of that is fully visible from outside. Victoria is in a wrecked car and physically okay. GloRilla has not commented on it. The two have not spoken publicly about any kind of resolution. Victoria is still posting. GloRilla released music that most people read as a direct response to the situation. Their mother lost her FedEx job because the drama went public enough that her workplace became known. Their father has stated publicly that he disagrees with how Victoria handled this. Their brother backed GloRilla. Victoria, cut off the brother. That is where it is. No resolution, no truce, no quiet ending in sight. And the car crash is just the most recent thing to happen in a story that nobody involved seems ready to stop telling.